folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Winnebago Minnie 2201 DS. This particular model, as you can see, is in the platinum exterior. Let's go ahead and start off right up front here. One of the things you'll notice is the propane tank cover. Even though there's two 20-pound propane tanks, they do give you a 30-pound cover in case you want to increase your tank size at a later date. Behind that are the battery rails, so a perfect place for the battery there, and diamond plating coming up the front. That way any rocks or debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle will just hit the diamond plating and not scratch up the beautiful fiberglass front end. Come around to the side with me here. We'll open up the pass-through storage. Very large pass-through, as you can see, big and open. Also, you have a light in there, so if you do want to access your pass-through at night, you can easily do so. One of the other things I like about the 2201, if you take a look right underneath, a little tough to see, but you do have a propane quick connect under there. So if you do want to grill up front, you can certainly go ahead and do that. And then up top, very large power awnings. Spans almost the entire length of the camper. One touch operation. You touch the button, rolls out, hold the button again, goes back in. Super simple and easy to use. Also, underneath the awning are two outside speakers. That way you can listen to music while you're sitting outside. Now, of course, those are controlled by the Multimedia Center inside, but it is Bluetooth capable. So if you have a smartphone or tablet, you can sit in your chairs right here underneath the awning listening to music and be able to control it via Bluetooth. Getting into the coach is very simple. You have two steps right here and the foldable easy grab handle, so that way you have assistance from the first step all the way into the coach. Take a step back a little bit further, and if you are one that likes to watch TV outside, do not worry. They did go ahead and put a backer in the wall right here, so you know exactly where to mount that bracket because of the location of the sticker there. So mount your TV right here. Your hookups will be here, cable as well as electric. That way you can sit out underneath your awning, underneath the shade, and watch some TV. Below the TV, I want to draw your attention to the rims. Beautiful rims on here. These are the deluxe aluminum rims with the blue accents. Really sharp. They really stand out, give it a great look. Not only that, but also because they're aluminum, it'll help prevent any kind of rust or corrosion, which will prolong the life of your rims. Then right back here, one of my personal favorites is a big outside kitchen. Let me go ahead and latch this up here so I can show you. So right here is your refrigerator. We'll open that up. You'll see plenty of room right in there for your condiments. Sink right here, of course. A little bit of extra space and a plug-in. So if you want to put like an electric griddle or something in there, you can certainly do that. But I like having this extra space. And then in the back, you have a rail, which is a perfect place for some cups. Then, of course, because it is a kitchen, you have to have a way to cook. That's what this is right here. Open that up. You'll see it's a 2-burner cooktop. And again, there's a propane quick connect underneath the outside kitchen, so you can go ahead and connect this cooktop. Now, if you want to use your grill back here and plug into that out quick connect, you can certainly do that as well instead of using the one up front. Come around to the back side. Of course, you have the bumper on there, and then attached to the bumper is your spare tire with the cover. The cover, of course, will protect it from the elements, making sure that your spare tire stays good for a longer period of time. And you know, I like having a spare tire. Hopefully you never have to use it, but in the event that you do, it's a great peace of mind knowing that you have it riding back here with you at all times. If you take a look up top, you'll see the crowned roof. The reason that's advantageous for you is that way rainwater won't sit up on top. In case you don't know, about 90% of the leaks in RVs come in from the roof. Not going to be a problem here. The rainwater will naturally run to the sides, where your rain gutters will take it to the front and back instead of dumping down on you on the camp. Come around to the side here, detachable power cord. I like this as well. Main reason is if it's inside the unit, you kind of have a hole here, and there's just a greater likelihood critters can get in there, whether it's, you know, ants, rodents, or maybe a wasp builds a nest in there. You don't have to worry about that with the detachable power cord. Just undo it, close the door, and you're good to go. Then right over here, a couple last things I want to point out. One is this, which is your black tank flush. This really helps just when you're breaking down camp. Rather than having to drag a hose all the way through the camper and putting it down the toilet, right, opening it up and letting some water drain out to wash out your black tank, you no longer have to do that. With the black tank flush, just take that hose, screw it right in here. That black tank has sprayers built in. It'll go ahead and wash it out for you. Then right above that is the outside shower, and this outside shower has both hot and cold water access, which is phenomenal, especially the hot water, because if you notice right down below, right there are your termination for your black and gray tanks. So after you're done handling all your sewage, if you want, you can take this shower, go ahead and wash your hands right there. All right, folks, that'll wrap it up for the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Winnebago Minnie 2201 DS. This particular model is in the mineral interior. Let's go ahead and start off on the kitchen. So great countertop space. You have good prep space here. You can see excellent space here as well as behind the sink. And they also give you sink top covers as well as a cooktop cover. So basically that allows this entire countertop to be prep space. Now we can go ahead and take those sink top covers off. They are cutting board quality, so you can of course use them as cutting boards, put them back when you're done. You'll notice here stainless steel double bowl sink with the high-rise faucet. Also right over here, as I mentioned, so the cooktop also has the cover on there. 3-burner Atwood cooktop. The front one is high output, and then underneath is the oven for baking. Now one of the things I love about having big countertops is it also means big storage underneath. Take a look at this. I'll open this one up for you right here. Look how deep that storage goes. You have a couple different access points to it, but just huge storage right there. Also, you have a plug-in here, which is perfect. So if you want to put a coffee maker in this back corner or toaster, whatever, you can go ahead and do that. Then you also have an additional plug-in right there underneath your cabinetry. Now as we come back around, this was the other access point to that same storage. You can see they kind of block some section some things off there, but again, you still have very ample storage. Then also underneath the cabinetry right next to the plug-in is a LED light. You have LED lights throughout the coach on the ceiling here, which is great just because it provides excellent light. It's nice and bright. It's not near as hot as your incandescent bulbs, and it uses a fraction of the energy. So if you do have this coach where you're out somewhere running off batteries, you don't have shore power, you'll truly appreciate the LED lights. Go ahead and open this up for you. You can see right up there, good pantry space there. Microwave here, and then the fully functional hood with a light and a fan. Also, one last thing I want to point out, right on the very end right here, you have a bank of 3 full extension drawers. Nice deep drawers there, so that way you can put your silverware, everything else you need to right there. So great storage here in the kitchen. Then rounding out the kitchen is the fridge freezer combo, 6 cubic foot. You can see on the side you have a cutout right there. This runs off of both propane and electric, and also has automatic switchover. What that means for you is if you are running it off propane, as soon as you plug that into shore power, it'll automatically switch over to electric, saving you on the propane gas. Thermostat right there, of course, for your AC as well as your heat. And then right in here's the bathroom. So before we enter the bathroom, and it is an amazing bathroom, one thing I do want to talk about is the door on the Winnebago. And I talk about this on all the Winnebago units. They're absolutely phenomenal. You know, I challenge you, when you're going out, you're looking at RVs, just open and close some of the doors. When you come inside a Winnebago and you do the same thing, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time they close correctly. It's a nice tight seal on there. It's not popping back open. They just do a wonderful job on the doors. And I know it's minor, but it just kind of goes to show you the quality that they're putting into their towable units. Now, one last thing before we do head in there though, I do want to show you this. Great extra space right there. It's perfect pantry space. You know, they're just doing a great job of utilizing all the space in this coach. Speaking of space, let's come take a look at this bathroom. This bathroom is absolutely massive. So right down here is the, of course, your toilet. You'll see this is a foot flush lever toilet. Plenty of leg room here all the way around. And then right over here, come on in, take a look. You have huge hanging space. So great wardrobe space right up here. So this one's nice and tall. This one a little bit shorter with the shelf built up top. But that way, if you have long jackets or dresses or whatever it may be, it's not going to crumple up on the bottom. But massive wardrobe, and I love that because you have enough floor space. You can sit here and get dressed when you're done with your shower, have the majority of your clothes right here. It's just a phenomenal setup. Then just in case that's not enough, take a look at all of this. Beautiful linen closet here, everything you need, all of your towels, all of your, you know, soaps, shampoo, everything you need for the bathroom. Just plenty of space in here. The shower right here, I also like this shower door. You'll see it's in tracks, so when it opens, all of your water is going to stay right down in the shower pan, not go all over your floor. Magnetic seal there, as well as a travel lock. Good shelving space. You also have a hand wand. Then right up top, you have a skylight for a little bit additional headspace, as well as a lot of natural light. Right over here is the mirrored medicine cabinet. Great storage in there. Look at the size of that countertop. Huge countertop. If you need to plug anything in, you have a plug-in right there. So if it's a hair dryer, curling iron, whatever it is, you can certainly do that. Stainless steel bowl. You don't see that very often in travel trailers, in the bathroom. So I love that they have the upgraded stainless steel bowl in there as well. Then if you take a look underneath here, again, just a little bit extra storage there. So again, I just love what they've done with this bathroom. A ton of storage on here. They even went as far as to put a robe hook on the door for you. Now let's shoot across on the off door side. This, of course, is our slide out right here, which is what gives us a lot of space in this main area. But large U-dinette, it's definitely big enough for the two of you, of course, but it also allows for you to have guests. So if you want to have friends over, whether it's breakfast or dinner or play a game together, everyone can sit around this U-dinette. There's plenty of space for you. Also, if those guests want to stay the night, maybe they traveled far, maybe they had a couple cocktails, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and take these legs out, drop the table down. This will form into a bed that is plenty large for two adults to sleep. A little bit additional storage here in the corners, and then right there is a nice big window letting in a ton of natural light. Now if you look up top right here, this is kind of cool. This is a king jack. The big advantage of this is your TV antenna. So instead of having to crank it up and down, with this one, all you have to do is turn it to find the best signal. That way you never have to worry about forgetting to put it back down and have it break off because you left it up. So very cool right there. Speakers here, you do have speakers in this coach, of course ducted AC as well. Now those speakers, just like the ones outside, are controlled by this guy right here, which is your multimedia center. And of course it does have different zones. But one of the things I like about this multimedia center, both the multimedia center here as well as the TV are Jensen Electronics. The reason that that should mean something to you is because Jensen Electronics are one of the top name brand electronics in RVs, because they're built specifically for RVs. They build them to withstand the shock and vibration from going down the road, as well as the temperature extremes from extremely hot to extremely cold. So even though it costs to manufacture a little bit more, you will get a lot more life out of these devices. So this multimedia center, of course, like I mentioned, controls the speakers, Bluetooth capable. It's also a radio, CD player, and DVD player. So if you do want to watch a movie, pop it right in and you're good to go. Then right underneath here, some additional storage there. Same thing with the storage right here up top. Now the other cool thing I like about this entertainment center is this TV does spin around. So if you want to watch TV in the bedroom, you can go ahead and do that. Speaking of the bedroom, let's come on in and take a look. So here we are, queen bed. As you can see, nice and easy to get around to make the bed. As I was talking about, right here is where the TV would be. This, of course, is where it would spin around here. Then if you look up at the front, one side, right over there, actually we'll start there, has wardrobe space. So you can go ahead and hang clothes from there. Again, you have that huge one in the bathroom, so this one doesn't have to be very big, just a couple things. And then over here, I love what they've done. They give you this beautiful nightstand. You have a drawer right there, big full extension drawer, and an outlet. So if you need to charge cell phones, you can do that. Or if you have a CPAP machine, that's a perfect place for it right there. Also up top here, you have additional storage going across. LED lights, great for reading. Then up top here, you also have a vent. So if you want to open up the windows, have a good cross breeze coming through, if you don't want to turn the AC on, you can certainly do that. Alright folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, as I mentioned, this was the 2017 Winnebago Minnie 2201DS. This one has the platinum exterior with the mineral interior, and I'm telling you, this is a great couples coach. You have the slide out giving you lots of room. You know that U-dinette's huge. The TV's perfect for a couple because you can watch it out there and ready to go to bed, flip it around. Massive bathroom in the back, which again is absolutely great because you have all all that storage back there. And as you saw outside, you have an outside kitchen, you have 2 propane quick connects. This is just a winning floor plan of a coach. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the section below, or you can always give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, and I'll be happy to answer that way as well. If you have particular questions on the specs of the unit, or if you're looking for the latest price and availability, I recommend you visit our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.